for the water runes, but more likely it's just going to be a minute 6 rune that we will see get contested.
Top lane, Scatter Blast over onto Lumiere. He's sitting very low. He's going to try to juke around though, hoping that they're not going to be able to find him. Does end up walking right near Zai, so that's going to be a double kill for the Zai Broodmother. Not the start that they want in this top lane.
That was the recovery that Zai needed.
Someone was always clearing the camps just a little bit ahead of the safe lane core.
You're thinking the game where Ame was playing his Naga Siren. All Lumiere in trouble again.
All Lumiere.
Gotta get out
Silence though, the Tombstone does buy them a little bit of time as Gardic chasing after Insania will be able to punch him. So he gets the kill, and now Zai left alone. Lumiere, he's very speedy while this is going down. Boxy gets kill on Theolacor. Feels like they want to try to put this pressure down on Zai, but they don't want to dive the tower. They'll respect it. Quite landed though! They might have to turn their attention now to Insania, but no. With that little miss, you're gonna see Theolacor just wander back and over in the mid lane.
It wasn't a miss though, it was the tombstone. They messed it up. He killed the tree with the tombstone.
Oh no. Mickey finding the kill on Vitaly in the bottom lane meanwhile, and we'll be able to secure up the haste rune here for Analog. Gonna put the pressure over onto Boxy, give a couple clicks, and just jump in front of him. Spike Carapace though, be able to keep him alive a little bit longer. Go for that Dream Coil. So he's gonna use the salve. This is looking very scary now for Analog. He's gotta get out of there, and he's gotta get out of there now. Again, another hit there. This time, not gonna mess it up. We'll be able to get the kill using that bushwhack, but we'll end up losing Theolacor.
Yeah, Matumba man getting that kill in the end. This move by Matumba is certainly him just trying to be as active as possible. Good. Trying to find the Undying here.
Could again being used. Gardic though dropping the tombstone, has the soul rip, is still alive, and Theolacor jumping in should be able to help Lumiere finish off Insania as Gardic does go down. Now Zai throwing down the webs, trying to get away. Yep, there's the Waning Rift to open it up. The coil gets used into the blood right. Zai gonna be able to step around. Doesn't want to allow that extra damage, but this itsy bitsy spider is gonna get stopped.
Yeah, good rotation by Puck, but anytime you rotate, the Matumba Lone Druid is gonna go for the tower immediately.
Tower's already gone. Not sure if you still want this engagement, Hokori. I mean, you do need one, but Undying reveal himself first, drops the tomb. Try to get the bushwhack off over onto Matumba, and there it is. There's that split we talked about, but Matumba already out to safety. Boxy, though, has been left behind, so they have the vision, and they'll be able to get the clicks off with these Mortimer kisses coming in hot from Insania. We'll make sure that they can take down Gardic. And they're still just giving off some of these punches, but they're lacking in damage, it feels like. As okay, here comes Lumiere. He's got the rupture up. He's going to be adding some of this damage, and as Matu tries to get away from the top, they already take down Mickey. The chase is not up to Matu. And they have the cookie, but it's not enough. Lumiere joining into this fight. Insania does manage to get himself one more kill on the way out. But Lumiere, he's so fast. He's just going to chase after Insania and get himself a double kill.
Really nice for him there, coming in, doing some crucial damage on the Bloodseeker.
And Vitaly doesn't have that split right now.
The problem is the tempo. They don't have Brew ulti anymore now, so it will be difficult to go again. And that's why they're gonna go Roche. They're trying to force it.
They've got the Dream Coil. Alright, they go and they find Insania. Get the silence off, plus the Dream Coil, but the Spike Carapace, and plus the just follow up with the Impale. It's doing so much as now Vitaly doesn't have that split. Down for another 20-something. They'll drop the Tombstone, trying to just push them back as Insania somehow still alive after all is said and done. This bear chasing after Gardic, chews through Undying. And Lumiere and Theolacor, last two standing on the side of Hokori. They just have to back off. They can't stand here. They're gonna go right back.
Very intelligently over the map and only playing the area that they want to be active in. So yeah, it's gonna be hard to get too many things for free against Liquid here in a sense. Matumba going in here.
There. That Rudolph over on Lumiere, pops the BKB, turns right back around. He's got his eyes on Boxy. He's trying to get the fight hooked up, but he cannot do it. He doesn't have anything to cancel it out. So Lumiere is going to be forced to run away. Bushwhack over onto Mickey. They're going to throw out some of those Morty kisses. They've got so much rage as Zai follows up here. Kay's got all these spiders. They're going to nibble away over onto Lumiere. Follow up from Mickey. The Cinderbrew gets dropped. It's not going to be enough. They'll end up losing the Bloodseeker. And the tower will get chewed down by Matu and his bear.
No creeps needed. Gonna take that tower very... They're just always, like, on point with their aggression and movements.
Bear chasing after Vitaly. And still holding on to the split. Boxy trying to get a little bit of information. Let's see Theolacor. Yeah, it looks like Gardic is going to fall, and Theolacor is going to be next. 2 picked off here. So Vitali does end up using that split. Analog hanging on the back lines. Just like they don't quite necessarily...
No Bruce split, but they have good catch.
Do they see Zai? That's a question, because Zai's in a very good position. They don't have any wards, so... Analog, smoke will pop, they can see him. Throw up the illusory, but they're just too slow. Turn around, and this bear just chews through Theolacor, and long-range Snapfire Kisses coming in hot, forcing Hokori away. Zai, though, does end up getting silenced, as now Lumiere pops his BKB. Vitali over here in the corner does not have the split. The spiders, they're chewing away on him. They get the hit, they get the stun. He's not going to be able to teleport out. It's a dead Brewmaster, and Liquid are just looking super fierce.
Yeah, I think Hokori are just not prepared for this Lone Druid game.
Spiders.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
I'm not sure what they do now on the side of Hokori. I feel like Liquid, they feel firmly in the driver's seat. But they're just grouping so closely together, they cannot get the pickoffs that Hokori likes. Bear. Savage Roar. Gardic just melts instantly. Bloodright's gonna get thrown down. Lumiere now. He activates the double damage. He's got the BKB. See those Mortimer Kisses, though, coming in hot. As over on the back lines, they try to get the bear out. Rolling Thunder coming through. Will end up just stunning Lumiere into place. He is dead. No buyback on the Bloodseeker for 50-something seconds. They called it GG. They realized they should not have let this bear through because Liquid is gonna push every advantage and run away with the game.
I don't think you should ever see Liquid get a second phase, or not second phase, but like the second pick phase Lone Druid pickup. I think you ban that stuff maybe first phase, maybe in the or you ban it second phase, but you do not ignore Lone Druid against them. They played way too good. They're like one of the only teams that run Lone Druid, but when
So Theolacor gonna take a couple tower shots here, a couple clicks from Zai. Has the Eidolons too.
Yeah, now he's pulling the creeps instead, whether he wants to or not. Insania in trouble?
Bottom lane. Yep, there's our first blood. Gardic's sitting so very low during all of that too, but Crystal Vein just a little bit slower, a little bit squishier, and they have a little...
These clicks, but Boxy soon has shards again. Not quite in time though.
Theolacor. Hey, Lumiere, I brought these for you.
Yeah, not really perfect though, because he didn't connect it to a creep wave or anything. He just had to run away from the Tusk, of course. Boxy being very oppressive.
Again. In the bottom lane this time, Insania will get the kill on Gardic before eventually falling.
Oh, so he died without TP now. Big impact for him. Gonna have to walk, and we all know how fast it's something.
It's a consolation prize is essentially what it is. Sorry you died, but here, at least you can get back to lane faster.
Speaking of lane, yeah, they're switching.
Mickey does have Pulverize now, so if anyone shows up, get the Onslaught. Does see Gardic, so we'll see the Onslaught. Doesn't even need that Pulverize. Glimpsed right back over, so he's happy with that because, hey, look at this. It's a nice rune here for Mickey. Old Stompy Feet's gonna be able to go even faster stomping around.
Bit careless there by Gardic. He had a high ground ward, but he didn't respect it.
Analog, there's the Pulverize, the shake, the clicks from Matu. He's gonna try to get out of there, but the snowball was ready and waiting, so this tower now looking to belong to the side of Liquid as they do fort out. Teleport will come in. It's a little bit scary for that disruptor, but look at Mickey. He's already hunting. He's looking to see if he can get his hands on someone else. And there's Theolacor, so there's going to be the Onslaught, the Trample. Does get tossed back, but I don't think that's going to stop Mickey here. As the shards do come through. So it's going to be the Eidolons at the last second that pick up the kill.
Good way to enable Mickey, and this is all they need. Like, if you get level 6 on Primal Beast, I don't think you need to keep laning or farming at all. You can literally just turn him into an added pulse 4. And that's what they're doing. They're playing it like double pulse 4s right now, just running around and ganking with the Tusk.
Look at Matu and Gardic just like, no, 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 no. He knows what's coming. He knows his death is at hand. You know you're not safe when Drow just starts running at you like that.
They're now supporting
There's also Insania with the Crystal Maiden.
Yeah,
like
Zai also called out there's a ward there. He pinged out that, you know, those Eidolons were nuked from Fog of War. They don't find it though.
Middle lane.
Just down to the right.
Find themselves Matu. The toss over to Vitali. Do have the gust, but these babies should be able to chew through Matu. In the top lane, the Onslaught does get used. They'll get the kill on Analog. And Insania trying to close this gap here, trying to slow him down just a little bit. Just as the Brown Boots does get glimpsed back.
Midas, it's a little bit greedy, I think.
You think he should be more active? Foxy, nice snowball. Will be able to dodge away from the avalanche. Bounce over onto that gun too. Matumba Man trying to get in position. Let's get the Walrus Punch on Gardic. He'll have to back off because of that ultimate coming out from the Disruptor. But they have the last hit coming into play. And they get the show. Steolacore left behind here. He's gonna get shaken down by the Primal Beast.
Yeah, a little hop as well with Tundra Story, gets up to the high ground, farms the camp.
Eidolons versus Spiders. Okay, that's not fair. You can't do that, Analog. That was strictly between the summons. Now Zai.
Oh, he stops the
Get tossed back over to the... Oh, that's... Could have been a nice moment for the... Oh, again, the black hole. That was very unfortunate for the side of Hokori. They did not want him there. I feel like Zai had a moment of just like, oh, hey, yeah, this is perfect positioning. Thank you.
And not a single tip. Damn, Liquid are just all business. That toss into
this outpost for themselves.
You can see his short little face palm there as he died to the neutral. It's not very proud of that, no. It happens, man. It happens.
It does. Absolutely does. Analog, though, here in the corner is silent. They have the Wraith Pack. Even go through with the onslaught as Boxy opening up in the back line. Sees Gardic. Frostbite's going to get used, and a couple clicks should do the trick. This time Insania finishing him off. So this tower is going to go down. That'll open up the outpost for the side of Liquid. I like the way that they're...
It's falling pretty fast to her. She has a good amount of spiders.
We're going to send Zai back, though, to see if they can kind of deal with what she's got. And another hero, too, sending back the Crystal Maiden, so...
Meanwhile, Boxy's chasing in the other side of the map.
Yeah, he found himself the Olacore. Got the Snowball, finish off, and now Lumiere, his own Tusk, but needs to be careful because he's not alone. In comes Vitali, they'll be able to blow him up, but there's the onslaught, there's the trample over onto Lumiere. Crystal Maiden letting it go, the Pulverize. They will make Lumiere pay for killing Boxy.
Yeah, good catch by Boxy. Even though he didn't have people right behind him, he knew that, okay, we're...
Not in my Dota 2. Nikkei, seeing Vitali, gonna try running over. He does get glimpsed away though, so he'll resume his initial position, and 20 minutes, it's gonna be a haste rune top.
Tango's coming bottom. They wanted to try Matumba,
but they have the Olacore. They have so much damage that he's just immediately evaporated. They cancel out those TPs. They'll grab Analog. You cannot escape the black hole, even if you are running your little rolling thunder. So this tower.
So notably there, the Etherlands allowed him to catch him from...
That's a very cool observation. BKB completed now for Morphling. Nikkei being that wall front and center.
Also BKB on him.
BKB, oh, it's a good avalanche though. The opening up for the Olacore, but immediately, oh, look at this nice static storm that gets dropped though as Nikkei is forced back. The Olacore falling. Lumiere getting off some of these clicks over onto Boxy. Let's be careful though, the BKB is over. Mickey, though, so low, so is Boxy. They're both gonna head out. And while this is going on, Zai blinking forward. They drop the Wraith Pact over on this Brood Mother. In comes Crystal Maiden. Insania has a Frostbite. It's gonna follow up with the ultimate, with the Snowball, with the Onslaught, and one big old punch. So we'll make the Brood Mother pay for pushing in this mid lane once they had finished healing.
The oppressive position to just keep them in their base. For now they're on the map, but it feels like Liquid are just more and more assertive for every minute that passes here.
No, Boxy, alright, he's just blinks forward, finds himself Gardic. Gardic is not looking too great here. We'll use the static storm, but Boxy does not care about this. He's the only one over there. He's real tanky.
Tier 2 mid tower now, next target for Matumba. Starts shooting and everyone else just playing around him. They have black hole ready.
I love the way that they're playing this. Zai finding the opening on Lumiere. We'll get the Gust off, get the Signs. They can get in position. If they want to use this black hole, they're going to use it to ensure that they can kill the Morphling.
And Lumiere, both Lumiere and Analog are having no game at all. It's super difficult.
Definitely, you know, have been doing their homework as well as the players, so that does make things a little bit more difficult. A bit of a glimpse here for Matumba Man. Avalanche is going to get dropped, but they don't have the static storm. Snowball over onto Theolacor. Gardic on the back lines, too, is just getting stomped away by Mickey. And these arrows coming out now from Drow, just doing so much damage. Boxy, though, does get chewed up by the spider, so Vitaly will find a kill. But Roche is back up. There's 3 dead. Morph's going to be up in a Molacor. Still have Insania in this area, as is Matu. But they'll push out this bottom wave and then send everybody back.
Watch out.
Insania, yeah, there is. Oh, he's forced up on the cliffside. A beautiful ward, but gonna be able to get off the ultimate on the back line, so they bluff Analog. And Insania, he's absolutely safe because of that black hole and that beautiful Crystal Maiden ulti. It was just absolutely perfect as an ultra kill now for Matumba Man.
Oh my goodness, that was some good reaction there by Zai coming in.
Matu, the upgrade rather, with the Agnum Shard.
Indeed, he is a dangerous hero for Morphling to watch out for as well.
Hypothermia is nothing to sneeze at, no pun intended. Alright, the follow-up again. They keep jumping onto Theolacor. They get pretty far back, but Pulverize. Alright, this time Mickey will be successful. And they'll put pressure over onto this other rat. You have to be a little bit careful. Matu still has the Aegis for 40-something seconds. It's going to get glimpsed back by Gardic, but these arrows do so much damage. Plus the multi-shot. The black hole over onto the back lines from Zai, just holding on to Lumiere and Vitaly, but he needed the rest of his team to be there, as it looks like he's going to just get shred apart. Boxy next to fall. Matu's coming back up again. He'll get off a frostbite. There's just nothing to help save him, though. Crystal Maiden and Insania trying to do whatever he can, but they'll end up losing him, as it looks like Matu does manage to get out.
Really fantastic hold there again. I mean, nice black hole by Zai, but he didn't have any damage following through in it because the Drow was being brought down. So if Drow is not auto-attacking into the black hole and you also don't have Primal Beast around, then even though he caught 2 heroes, it doesn't really end up doing that much. Now Hokori storming down the mid lane. They realize that this is a good timing to do something. Only 30 seconds here, so gotta make quick use of it.
Yeah, there's no black hole available. Several of these supports are down. There's going to be the onslaught, though. Lumiere is silenced. The hypothermia, they just burst him. Very nicely done. The Pulverize picking up and just shaking Vitaly. Mickey chasing out to Gardic again. It's a glimpse away, but they're going to force Staff Matu forward. Doesn't quite manage to connect with the Gust, but the onslaught coming forward. Oh, he manages to go and catch him, but it doesn't matter. These arrows are flying true, and they'll kill off Gardic.
Yeah, that hypothermia, you were serious about it. He comes in and behind as well. Matumba just keeps right-clicking here. Mega creeps are secured and they are going for the throne. Hokori still trying to hold on here. Don't want to tap out here. Every single chance they have, even if it's slim, they need to keep trying.
Matu feeling very strong. Boxy does blink forward. The hypothermia stacks. It's nice. They fall from the static storm though, so Boxy now is just trapped over in the corner, but they still manage to get the kill on Lumiere. He's dead. There is no buyback on this Morphling. His Analog rolling around in circles will get clicked down. Oh my goodness. Mickey with the BKB picks up the tally, shakes him about, and yeah, they will indeed call it. Liquid 2-0ing Hokori and looking to be an excellent form coming up from those last chance qualifiers.
Fantastic game there played out by Liquid. We saw them play, you know, very push heavy in the first game in this series. They played around the Matumba Lone Druid a lot, but in this game, the story of the game was just